Buttercream is a staple for the pastry kitchen. It is used for filling, icing, and decorating cakes and pastries. There are many types of buttercreams out there. For meringue-based buttercreams, they're Swiss and Italian. There's also French buttercream that uses whole eggs or egg yolks. We also have German and American buttercreams too. Each of these buttercreams offer their own unique qualities and consistencies. For today's video, I'm going to be demonstrating how to make Swiss meringue buttercream. Swiss meringue buttercream is simple and easy to prepare. It is not overly sweet, and it's light and fluffy in consistency. It's my favorite of the buttercreams. I'm Chef Sally Chiu. I'm a professionally trained chef, and I offer videos every week to help you level up your baking game. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Look out for my videos on baking for food intolerances, as well as chocolate and confections. To prepare the buttercream, separate the eggs. As this is a meringue-based buttercream, the whites are needed. Save the yolks for another recipe, such as a silky smooth creme brulee or a luscious lemon cream. Combine the egg whites and sugar in a clean and grease-free mixing bowl. Over simmering water, whisk the egg whites and sugar until the sugar is dissolved and the mixture is hot to the touch. Aim for approximately 60 degrees Celsius. Egg whites in the meringue serves two main purposes. They provide the liquid in which the sugar is able to dissolve in, and the egg whites provide protein, which will create a web-like structure that will trap the air bubbles to create volume in the meringue. The sugar acts as a sweetener as well as stabilizes the egg whites. During the whisking, the sugar will aid in forming the protein web and traps the air as well as air cells that develop while creating a stable Swiss meringue. Transfer the bowl to the mixer and whip on high until the mixture is just cool to the touch and stiff peaks is achieved. This is now a finished Swiss meringue, and the mixture can be piped and used as is, but as it will be a buttercream, it's time to add the butter. Use a good quality unsalted butter. It should be softened but still cool to the touch. Gradually add in the butter. Allow each addition of butter to become fully incorporated before adding the next. Continue to whip until the mixture comes together and is emulsified. During the mixing process, the Swiss meringue buttercream almost always goes through a stage where it will look broken or split. This is a common occurrence. Continue to whisk it until it comes together. Scrape the bowl, then add vanilla and continue whisking to incorporate. At this stage, the buttercream can be flavored with fruit preserves or with a rich coffee extract. I divided the buttercream into two bowls. I'm flavoring one of the buttercreams chocolate by adding melted unsweetened chocolate. The chocolate will provide a rich chocolatey flavor as well as stabilize the emulsion. For the second half of the buttercream, I made a hazelnut praline buttercream. In a pan, caramelize the sugar over medium heat. Rather than stirring the pan, I rotate the pan to distribute the heat. Once the sugar is caramelized, stir in toasted and warm hazelnuts. Coat the hazelnuts in the caramel and transfer out onto a lined tray or silicone mat to cool. Once cooled, create a praline paste by grinding the caramelized hazelnuts in a food processor. Continue grinding the hazelnuts until the mixture is ground smooth, the oils from the hazelnuts are released, and it becomes fluid. With a spatula, loosen the mixture on the sides of the bowl and continue to process. This praline paste is now complete and can be used in other pastries and confections such as hazelnut truffles. Stir in the praline paste into the buttercream to flavor. The Praline Buttercream is nutty and bittersweet and perfect for cakes, cookies, and other pastries. The buttercream can be stored at room temperature for 3 to 4 days and in the refrigerator for 2 weeks. I prefer to store my buttercreams in the freezer until ready to use, as it will stay stable for longer. Check out my millefeuille video where I use these buttercreams. Or if you're interested in learning more about other types of pastries and confections, YouTube recommends this playlist and this video. Thanks for watching, and cheers!